Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Son of a Blitch podcast. I'm your host, George Blitch, and today is October 13th, which marks the 8th year of my sobriety. I stopped drinking 8 years ago today, and I've done a few podcasts in the past talking about this, kind of marking the day for me, but also opening up a conversation for those who may be going through some struggles with addiction. After the first one I did on the podcast, which I guess was year 5, I had some people reach out to me and talk about their struggles with alcohol. Year 6, had another person reach out to me who was struggling to the point of thinking about suicide. They had kind of put their lives in ruins, lost their family. I myself have gone to funerals of people who have passed away from alcohol use or recreational or even prescription drugs, and those people who have abused those. And I can tell you firsthand what it's like to look on the faces of those as they're looking down at their loved one that's gone. And it's not a place you want to be. It's not a place you want to send your family. And I just really wanted to kind of talk today about that idea of anybody who's out there who's having, whether it's alcohol addiction again or some type of drug addiction, and you're wanting to get sober, there are people and places for you to go to be able to get that support system you need. Simple as an AA meeting. They're all around you. Every town has one. Whether it's a counselor you need to reach out to, there are people who are there who are trained to be able to do this. I mean, there are phone calls you can make too from 1-800 numbers that are for substance abuse, people who are dealing with those and wanting to talk to somebody and kind of be able to figure out how to make that next step, because sometimes it's hard to do alone. Some people can do it, some people can just cold turkey put something down, but a lot of other people might need an accountability partner or a group that they can go ahead and rely on to be able to see themselves through this journey, because it's not a one day thing. I'm done, and shoot, myself included here, it was tough for me after I stopped drinking, going out with my friends or going to a concert, or if they were going to a bar, or even myself when I was playing music and stuff, and we'd go to places and everyone's cheering and celebrating. And, it's a decision you make. For me, I would grab a non-alcoholic beer and I'd cheers them, and that was fine for me. But I also know people who have gotten sober that they're afraid that if they have an NA or a mocktail or something, that's going to trigger them back into drinking because it's familiar, and that's a dangerous, slippery slope. So I get that too. But there's challenges of going out and being sober in a world where a lot of people are out there drinking, and it's very difficult. And I've talked to a lot of different veterans here on the podcast too that have gotten addicted to whatever is pain pills, or if it's alcohol, definitely recreational drugs as well as pharmaceutical. And that's been a challenge too for them, especially people who have endured a lot of hardships, PTSD, a lot of pain, depression, losing their friends and loved ones around them in service. And so, for those folks too, I hope you reach out, whether it's your VA or whether it's a counselor or someone who is really all about your health and wellness. And again, I just wanted to encourage anybody, because if it's one person that's listening who's thinking about trying to get sober and trying to get to the other side of their struggles, I just want to say I encourage you. I'm here to support you. You have a ton of people around you. I know you will be able to get through this. It's just a matter of taking the right steps for you, whatever that is. So again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. It's something for me though to kind of mark each time, because I'm very proud of the ability to stay sober. There's been challenging moments for me, but I do know what sobriety has created for me, which is being a better husband, being a better father, being a better friend, feeling better personally, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. All those things have benefited me. And it's something that I just want to share with others who, like I said, you're not alone. You got these struggles, you want to get past them, reach out to somebody, reach out to me if you need to. Again, thank you all so much for supporting the podcast, for listening to all these episodes. That's something that really means a lot to me, that you're tuning in, that you're sharing. It continues to grow. And it's, moments like these that I just want to take a moment to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a passion for mine, and it continues to grow, and it means a lot to have you guys along the journey. Thank you again for tuning in. And yeah, guys, I'll have some notes down below for some people you can contact if you're looking to take that next steps to sobriety. And good luck, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful week, and thanks again. Take care.